In the quiet hills and golden fields lived an elderly woman named Margaret, known across the region not just for her age, but for the calm strength she carried in her eyes. Each day, Margaret would sit by the river that curved through the town like a silver ribbon watching, thinking, listening. People believed the river spoke to her, and in a way it did. One breezy autumn evening, a young woman named Emily, burdened by the chaos in her heart, found her way to the riverbank. Her steps were heavy, her eyes restless. "Grandma," she sighed, tears pooling in her eyes, "my life feels like a storm. I'm trying so hard, but it's all falling apart. I don't know how much more I can take." Margaret smiled kindly and patted the spot beside her on the riverbank. The water sparkled under the last light of day, carrying leaves and small twigs along with it. "Come sit with me. Let me tell you something about life that might help. The river never stops. It flows past stones, branches, and leaves, carrying them along its path." Emily sat down, her eyes fixed on the flowing river. "Look at this river, Emily," Margaret began. "Life is just like this river, always moving, always changing." Emily watched as leaves floated by, some spinning slowly, others quickly drifting downstream. "But what does that mean for me?" she asked, her voice filled with curiosity. "Each leaf you see represents a part of your life," Margaret explained gently. "Some problems, like the leaves, float past quickly. Others stay a little longer. But no leaf ever stays in the same place forever. You might feel stuck or overwhelmed when they're near, but remember, they will pass. The river of life moves on. And the river keeps flowing no matter what. Your happy moments, your worries, your fears, and your joys. You don't have to fight them or hold on too tightly. Let them float by. Focus on your steady path and don't let temporary worries control your entire journey." Emily's eyes followed a bright red leaf drifting downstream. "So, my worries are like the leaves? When you learn to accept that nothing stays the same forever, you will find peace." "Yes," Margaret nodded. "Your worries come and go. They are temporary." Emily sighed and looked down at the water. "But sometimes it feels like the river is carrying too many leaves at once. How do I not get swept away by them?" Margaret reached out and picked up a small twig from the water's edge. "Imagine you are like this river, strong and steady. The leaves and twigs are your problems and fears." She learned to accept her worries like leaves floating on the river there for a while, but never permanent. Remember to breathe, to appreciate the small moments, and to trust that the river will carry you forward, even when things seem hard. Emily thought deeply about Margaret's words. "I guess I've been so focused on my problems that I forgot to see the good things around me." "That happens to everyone," Margaret said with a warm smile. "Life isn't just about struggles. It's about balance, the joy, the pain, the growth, but in learning to float with it." Emily looked up at the sky, now glowing with soft twilight. "I want to find that peace. I want to live without being weighed down by my worries." Margaret reached out and gently held Emily's hand. "It takes practice, but it's possible." From that evening, Emily began to change. She still faced challenges, but she no longer let them overwhelm her. With Margaret's wisdom, Emily found a new calm and strength inside herself. And just like the river that flows endlessly, Emily moved forward in life, patient, steady, and full of hope. Final message. Like a river, life is in constant motion, carrying moments of joy, pain, fear, and hope. The secret to peace is not in stopping the current. Our struggles, no matter how overwhelming, are just leaves on the surface, temporary and ever moving. When we accept that nothing lasts forever, not even our sorrows, we open ourselves to the beauty of the present and the quiet strength that flows within us all.